Welcome back, everyone, to the brand new branding, new me, new everything, new year. Well, not a new year yet, but this is Free Think Empowerment, where you can open your mind and think as freely as you want. This past year or two, actually this past 3 years, me and my wife, living in LA, we have learned to become more vulnerable. We have learned to love ourselves the most. I'll speak for myself. My self-love is through the roof. That's right, my self-love, my self-acceptance, my transparency, my openness to the world, my openness to myself. You know, my vulnerability is maxed out, probably past maxed out. I ultimately accept myself and I allow myself to be me, do what I want, and follow my heart, which is the most important thing. Following your heart will lead you down the right path. It's going to lead you to exactly where you want to be. And if you want to think of it like this way, it's going to reconnect yourself with your future self. It's like if your future self could give you a hint, it would most likely come through the heart, you know, through other people or through passion. So I say all this to say this is an intro video. For the next 12 weeks, I'm challenging myself to put one video out per week. And a lot of times I'm in my head like I want it to be a perfect video. I want to get the right message out. So now what I'm doing is I'm putting out one video a week. I have topics, I have ideas, and the best thing I can do is just share what I've learned. You know, I'm all about teaching, sharing, and learning. And this move to LA has been a very enlightening experience. I learned a tremendous amount of information, gained a lot of wisdom, you know, and I know that is why 99% of us are here on earth, is to learn, live, and experience. Now, certain individuals gain wisdom from those experiences. You know, certain individuals mature from the experiences that we go through. I'm not perfect. I went through a few different cycles. You know, me and my lady went through cycles after cycles after cycles, and it was almost like we were stuck in this repetition. And then we noticed it, we became conscious, you know, we were sensitive to what was going on. And we said, you know what? We're going to change these cycles. These cycles do not define us. And she's going to get on you. She gets on me sometimes. My lady, she's like, you know what? I know I can do better. We can do better. She can do better. We know this. I know how talented and amazing I am, and I know what I have inside of me, beyond, you know, the physical and spiritual, just beyond it all. I know that as infinite beings, we're capable of anything. So digging deeper and dreaming bigger, you know, going after bigger goals, going as big as we can, because guess what? If you just play comfortable, play safe, and you go small, you're just waiting to die. And I'm gonna just keep it straight, keep it 100. If you play it safe, you're waiting to die. If you go as big as you can, you're living to the fullest every day. And if you don't want to look at it that way, just think of it as in the moments, in the nowness. What are you doing right now? Are you happy? Are you fulfilled? Are you pursuing what you want? Are you going after what you want? Or are you waiting? Are you're hoping and you're wishing and you're like, man, if only, I need more time. Where are you right now? You know, that's going to be the big shift in anyone's life. You know, as an artist, as a creator, I had to look at myself and say, okay, this was a couple years ago. I looked at myself and said, where am I right now? And am I happy? Does this represent who I am? And it didn't. You know, I know for a fact that I can be a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, or whatever amount of money you want to put behind it. I can do whatever I want. I can become whomever I want. I can be the president of the United States. I can be the leader of the new world. I can be exactly who I want to be. But this is the key, like I said, your heart. What matters most inside. Because there's marketing and advertisement out there that tries to think for us. You know, depending on where you're born, depending on what society you're born in, depending on what cult you're born in, what culture you're born in, is what you subscribe to. It's what you're brainwashed into. You know, depending on what family, what friends you have, what media, all of these different things try to think for you. So as an individual, it's important to go inside yourself. Meditate, guided meditation, silence, in the moment, and really dig deep as you can inside and find out who you are, what you want to express, why are you here, what is your purpose. I am a big believer in individual work. Individual works. Self-work can ultimately shift humanity. You know, by individuals working on themselves. That's what changes everything. That's what writes history. Individuals. The more you work on yourself, the more you'll see your world change to exactly what you want. And self-work, you know, I've learned so much with self-work. There's so much I want to tell you, but this is the intro video. But I want to keep it short and sweet. But yes, the self-work will lead you down certain paths. You'll learn a lot about yourself, your spiritual self, your mental self, your physical self, anatomy, biology, your cosmos, your universe, molecules, your cells, auras, chakras, energy, everything. Like, you're going to learn tons of information. And all of this information can be used for you to create heaven on earth. You know, the simplest example I use is nature. Nature, I see nature as the true Bible. Nature as the true Quran or Torah or whatever, you know, holy religious manuscript you're going to put out there. Religion is, you know, maybe needed for some people, and it's cool. Everyone has a different path. You know, we shouldn't judge each other. We should embrace and accept and be vulnerable to each other and say, oh, that's what you do. Let me hear it out, and either take some wisdom from it or say, okay, that's cool for you. This is what I do, and accept each other. You know, now nature. If you want to see nature and look at it now, anywhere in nature you'll see something manifested or something beginning to manifest. You'll see a seed, you'll see a full-grown tree, you'll see a half-grown tree, a rose bush, fruit that's either fruit ripe or fruit not ripe yet, fruit on the ground that's old and molded. You know, you're gonna see that nature has this easy flow of life. It's the most vulnerable anything can be, because nature is out in the open. It's open to the sun, to the rain, to the wind. It's open to predators, to prey, to humans, to everything. Nature is fully open, and nature takes the same easy process. A seed that needs to be watered, nurtured, cared for, planted in darkness into the ground, and not until it's ready. You know, it needs this gestation period, like in the womb of a baby, a fetus. And after this period of the right situation, the right water, the right foods, it bursts out of its comfort zone, out of its shell, and begins to grow. Human beings, we do this, but sometimes we can get in our own way mentally. And if you stop yourself from bursting through your comfort zone, you get comfortable, there's so many things that can make a human comfortable, especially in a materialistic world. So you have to every day encourage change, encourage shifts, encourage being uncomfortable. You know, take risks. That's what's going to help you grow, and that's what's going to get you to where you want to be faster. Actually, the fastest way to have exponential growth is to be vulnerable, be open, follow your heart. You're going to see that your world begins to shift and change. And the most important thing, I gotta drop these little keys in the intro to get you hooked. The most important thing, another important thing, is structure. You see, nature is simple, it's easy, but there's a divine structure. There's divine cycles inside of nature. And you know, you got with man-made instruments, you got seconds, minutes, hours, days. In nature, you got the sun going, moon, then the moon coming. You see the stars. Everything's moving, and everything's tied into one another. So as nature works in its motion, so do you. You gotta find your rhythm. You know, yes, we have a circadian rhythm, but you have to find your rhythm of life and how you can manifest anything you want. How you can mentally, physically, spiritually, on any level, command exactly what you want. And another key, I'll be giving out all the keys right now. Crystal clarity. Like you need clarity like a piece of glass, like air. You need clear vision, like water at the Bahamas. You need clarity. Like if you get to go to the bathroom really bad, it's clear that you go in the bathroom, you're gonna find somewhere to go. If you're starving, you're gonna have clear vision. Okay, I'm getting me something. You need that clarity with your goals, with your life. That same clarity in desperate needs, you need that in everyday life. If you want to grow, if you want to change your life, if you really, really want to ascend and transcend and go to whatever dimension or do whatever in your life, if you want to live to your fullest potential, you need clarity. And in clarity will come the structure. And you have to be disciplined. Like we all have rituals. We all already have habits. And we already have cycles. So we're disciplined to where we follow all those habits and those cycles. That's where the discipline is. Now making new patterns and having a new discipline, you know, a new habit. You just have to go inside. You have to listen to that inner voice. And once you find out this is what I really want to do. I'll give an example. I really love telling stories. I love art. I love creating. I really love it. Like, really love it. I'm infatuated. Now, I love myself first. Since I love myself, I'm going to listen to what I want to do. And I'm going to do what I want to do. And move into that. And as I become more clear, I'll say, okay, what do I need to do to set up the system so that this whole operation runs smoothly? I create the money I want. I create the lifestyle I want. I create the creations I want. You know, how do I set that up? And little by little, you don't have to start big. Start small. Start with a to-do list. What I'm gonna do today? Wake up, eat breakfast, email this person, call back this person, check my text messages. Start small, and then grow from there. Oh, I gotta do this tomorrow. This has to be done next week. I'm gonna go check out this opening gallery show, or this person's in town, or I'm gonna call my parents, my grandparents, and just talk to them and get some wisdom. Everything is at your fingertips. Everything you need is in your life already. Every person plays a part for you. This video is for you. It's for me too, but it's for you. There's a reason you're watching this. You're ready to take that next step. I know you are. Your future self knows you. Let's go. We're in the information age. And as we transition from the information age, we're going into the age of awareness. So you must become aware. If you don't become aware, guess what? You will be obsolete. So this age of awareness, open your mind. Be more vulnerable. Tell people how you really feel. If something happens to you, voice that opinion. Don't hold back anymore. Don't hold back. Let it out. Speak your truth. Be you. And the rest is easy as nature. Peace and love. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, this is Phenomenal Mark here at Free Think Empowerment. The next 12 weeks are going to be powerful. Very powerful. As I said, I'm writing my book, The Empowered Self. 2017 is coming. You will be able to pre-order. Email me. Contact me. Leave comments. This is an open discussion. This is an open channel. Everyone watching this video, leave a comment, like it, subscribe, send it to your friend, family member. Get this conversation started. Sometimes I might even hold back to get the perfect idea out. No longer. Love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, open your mind. Think freely. You are infinite.